Very good morning to you guys. Very, very good morning. Daddy Chris is here from the SRTV desk in London. Today is the 8th of August, 2025, and it is important to take note of today's date. Today is a very important day, and I'm going to try and maybe talk about what I've been talking about for too long, but maybe approach it from a very statistical point of view. Let the figure place this story for me today, more than me talking. That's something I'll do. So today I said we're going to look at Nigeria, our country. There are a lot of agitation at the moment. The northern people led by the Ariwa, they want to go. The Yorubas have been saying the Oduduwa state. And of course, the story of the Biafran state is not today. Sometimes I wonder what is really wrong with us as a people. I've sat down again and again and asked myself, is that the solution? Is breaking away the solution to the problem we have today? That the priest said no. I'm not saying you don't have right to do what you do, but I am of the opinion that that is not truly our problem. That the best thing that's ever happened to us is coming together as Nigeria. The best thing that ever happened to Africa today is still Nigeria. Why did I say that? Because the Bible shows us in the Tower of Babel that when people came together in numbers, they can shake things. A bigger broom will do bigger things than a smaller broom. A small broom can only sweep little, but a big broom will sweep a community. And that is what we have. And I'm going to play with that figure as we go along. I'm going to come back to this element of it at the end of the show. But let me just, as I'm going to try today to slowly delve into the structure of the Nigerian state, I want all of you to be here with open mind. Like Fela say, he said, look at this musical construction right in front of you. Look at this broadcast right in front of you and participate in any way you can, because it's going to be a great day. If you listen to me and I listen to you, we're going to move Nigeria to the next level. Let me start by talking about the most important thing I see here. Let's look at Nigeria today, the state of Nigeria today. I know if we go back to history, we were three. It was only three regions. The western region, of course, Awolowo was there. The north were always there. And then the eastern region, because we had the like of Nnamdi Azikiwe. So they were the three main regions. As we come to see today, the eastern region is really very small compared to the western region. And from the western region, the only thing there was a referendum that created the midwestern region. That's where the Bende state, which is the state where I come from. And I am trying to think, what you are saying we should go back to there. What is in that is not here now? That's my question. It was great that we have the eastern region, we have the western region, we have the midwestern region, and we have the northern region. What is in that state, in those regions, that is not still in the current Nigeria? That is what I want us to take a look together. And I am not going to be very kind to anybody today, because as I was putting out this broadcast together, I didn't want to make any friends. But I just want to let you know that Nigeria as it is have 37 states. That's how I put it, because we have the 36 states plus the Federal Capital Territory, which is a state of its own. Now, this is the sad news. The sad news is the 36 states or 37 states of Nigeria are not doing anything. And this is going to really sad, going to make you sad today. You ask yourself, if we had 3 states before, let's call it 3 states, divided, creating their own destiny. When I say their own destiny, they were raising the economy of their own. They were feeding themselves. They had their own peculiar economy. The West were known for cocoa. The North had the Grand Pyramid. And then the East, in fact, they had a couple of things that were good in farming. And there was the time when they discovered the charcoal. That's why you have Enugu as the core city. So these states were operating independently, but with their own economy. They had it. They were not begging. So that was why maybe people say, oh, then Awolowo was in charge. Maybe he was able to make some laws that would suit them in the Western region. And the North were able to make some laws that would suit them and the East. But the question I asked you today is, that law you are looking that was going to be suitable. Maybe we're talking of the policing now, which is something Nigerian state is going to get at a point in time to make policing more effective. But I have some issues, because if the current state governors, with the way they are behaving, would they be able to manage their own police? Now, they could not pay teachers salary. Can they pay their own police? That's something we ask. So I want to have state police. Who's going to pay? I ask a question. If you say, have your own police, can you pay your own police? Because you're talking, and I'm going to make some points today that people wouldn't want to hear. But let me come back to the main point. 37 states now. These 37 states, now imagine if the 37 states in Nigeria have their own economy. When I say have their own economy, they're able to make something. There's something they can produce that they sell to other states or even outside the world. Would it be that bad? And funny enough, there is no state among the 36 regions that it cannot, that does not have a natural blessing. If nothing else, they have a population, they have a land. So they can at least farm. Show me one state in Nigeria that is not blessed. Must you all have oil? What about the gold? The people look into your soil and find out what is there. That's the problem we face today. So when you cry, oh, let us go back to what? You now have how many states? I'm gonna prove this to you guys. And don't forget, as we go with the statistics, don't forget that now we have 774 local governments in Nigeria. I don't think I should do that. But the quality, and I just want to show you what is interesting. Now, the 774 local government, you ask yourself, what are they doing? These people can feed themselves. A local government, I know Edo, local government, all those local government were doing very well in those days. What is your local government doing today? Absolutely nothing. You should be ashamed of that before you ask for more. Then this is the most shameful part of it. In fact, Nigerians are not even ashamed to say it. Geopolitical zone. Today, Nigeria have 6. Let me see whether I can have the map to share this with you. 6 geopolitical zone. It's geopolitical, not geosocial, not economical. Geopolitical, for administrative purpose, for nothing else. So that when they share national cake, it will go there. They are not meant to do anything, to contribute anything to the Nigerian child. What is the essence of having this geopolitical zone? The Northwest, the Northeast, the North Central, the Southwest, and the Southeast, and the South-South. See as our own small. And I want you guys to look at this with very open mind. Even if you look at this map alone, it's enough for you to be mad. Because you see that, I'm sorry that the map, you can see where the South-South is very small. It's a small oil coming from there that is feeding all these big idiots. You should be ashamed that it's small oil coming from South-South that is feeding your asses. Sometimes I don't want to talk, but you guys piss me off. Are you telling me today that there's nothing in the Northwest region? There's nothing in Northeast? That there's nothing in North Central? No Central that have all the farming, the Benue and all those things. There's nothing there. Hey! But you are sitting on your fat asses waiting for allocation every month. Even in the so, and I'm happy that they say geo-economic zone, geopolitical. Everything we do in Nigeria is about politics. I was just thinking, and I was just saying to myself, imagine if the 774 local government, let me put this together. This is very important. if the 774 local government is done for the purpose, we call it 774 economic zone. Do you hear me? Not local government, 774 economic zone of Nigeria. You see, about this thing, there's no economic zone. Of all the rubbish you see about the Nigerian state, there is nothing geared towards the economy of the Nigerian state. It's either how you're going to share it. Now everybody's fighting to have a state. The state they are looking for, not that they have money to, not that they're thinking of how they're going to make money. They're only thinking of how the money that we will share will come to them. Are you know, guys, not ashamed? Can you think of one plan Nigeria ever have? Say this plan, this zoning, this division is for economic growth. All is for political benefit, and the political benefit you are talking about is still about the money. Because the essence of having a local government is so that the allocation will come to your area. The money you don't work for. You did not work for the money apart. The money you are fighting to create a new state, you didn't work for that money. It's money coming from the federal. So I don't understand how we're going to survive in a country like this. I was so angry this morning when I look at the word geopolitical zone, not geoeconomic zone. So the states are not economic states. The zones are not economic zones. Even the local government, the so-called local government, I don't understand what local government means. If they were say local economic zone, it would have been interesting. Maybe we should start to rename this rubbish and see whether we can make a little sense of it. Now, let me give you the thing that shocked me this morning. And I'm going to compare so many things. Benin Republic, now they go Cotonou every day. The population of Benin Republic is 14 million. The population of Benin Republic is 14 million. Benin Republic does not have anything other than one seaport they put there, which is actually preying on the Nigerian state. Everything they put there is the route to Nigeria. Now, let me tell you this. Delta State, from what I picked online, I know we are up to 15 million in Delta State. They say Delta State population is 7.8 million. Let's assume with the wealth of Delta State, with the amount of resources deposited in Delta State, which is not in Benin Republic, Delta State economy should be richer than Benin Republic. Now the question is, does your governor even understand this? The essence of being a governor of Delta State, is it in your DNA that you are a country of your own? Maybe it's time we start to call it the United States of Nigeria. Maybe that's the language you're looking for. Let's call ourselves now the we need to change this country. As you copy America, you see the United States of America, every state have their own economy. Every state in the United States, they have their own economy. That's why they can have their own police. They pay their own police. They don't wait for Washington to pay their police. They don't wait for allocation every month from Washington. But in Nigeria, the essence of you having a state is so that you can wait for allocation that will come from the federal. Every month, if I be loose, if I go day lazy. Every month. My bank account, my packer, I check in all the banks. Maybe that your brother when they sing that song. Not be P-Square. We need P-Square here right now. Now, waiting for our guest 1 year, the bank alert will the packer. That's why the Nigerian child is still waiting. Yesterday we are saying people won't blow. That's why a Nigerian child want to blow. He don't need to work for it. If you, the bloody state, cannot work for the money, why would another boy think of working for the money? Now we are in trouble. Let me bring my people in quickly this morning because today too hot. Let me bring my children in quickly. Good morning, guys.
Good morning, Daddy Chris. Good morning, Asaba.
Good morning, London. Good morning, Mary.
Good morning, Abuja. It's raining heavily. Is it raining in Abuja?
Yeah.
All of
It's rain this morning.
Now they shop my
I have
money.
to struggle to be here.
Eh?
I have to struggle to be here. It's weekend, so I don't want to miss my work.
Exactly, man. It's
Mary.
raining heavily in Asabaye.
Now Marian today. Now Marian today. She feel like Marian today.
I just pray.
Marian.
I pray it will rain in London. I pray make it rain for London too.
No.
Worry, London. If
London
our
is
rain starts,
expensive.
we don't
London is
rain like that.
expensive.
Now I
What
saw all
was
your papers
me?
this morning.
When it started this morning, I was like,
Stop.
is this rain not going to stop? You know, the thing is, it does not rain everywhere.
I wonder.
One thing in Abuja's kind of rain is sometimes it's raining in a particular area. When you move past that area, if you go to another place, it might not rain. Like getting to the office area this morning, it didn't rain in the office area, but it's raining from where I was coming from. So that's it.
That's good.
Rain is a blessing. Send down the rain. But let's talk about the bank alarm that will be back for Nigeria. Nigeria, in a bank alarm, the banker, when you not work, your state government get bank alarm, banker. Your local government get bank alarm, banker. Now our guys and our boys want bank alarm, banker. Who you going to blame? Who is working for the money? You know, this money, as I was preparing for this show, I came across the word geopolitical zone. Nigerian state, local government. Do you know all these things we're talking about? None of them is yet always making money of their own. And you know what they do? Oh, we want this. We want this. It's like a child that is claiming rights for nothing. You work out, you do the money you are asking for from the federal government. Did you work for it? I want a state. We want to have our own state. From which money? If the essence of creating state, let us create 100 states. If you can feed yourself, so why not? Why are you not even creating more states? But you're not going to create a state and expect me to pay for your state. Or expect my money that goes to the federal government and is going to feed your ass. The irresponsibility needs to stop now. I give an example. Benin Republic, a small country, Cotonou, where you're sending your children to school now, they have how many population? 14 million. Apparently, as I was going through today, Ghana was just about 40. Now, the funniest one, let me show you one country. Edo State is this. Let me show you Gabon. Gabon. The entire population of Gabon is 2.5 million. It's not up to 2.5. Gabon is a country of its own. It's 2.5 million. 2.5 million. So that they are able to organize themselves, they are feeding themselves, they are a country. Why is Oborewori know that he has a country to govern? Why does the other guy in Edo State doesn't know that he has a country to govern? And you know the funniest thing? Let's go slowly. I'm going to play with the population. Togo is 9.3 million. And these are respective countries. Now, let me tell you, I'm bringing population. Lagos State is said to have about 22 million. We don't reach 50 million for Lagos State alone. Those of us in Lagos, we reach 50 million. You know, this is our population. We'll get us with the calculator and make it for sweet everybody. Kano State. Now, this is the annoying part. Kano State is 15 million, almost 15.5 million. That is three countries in Africa. 3 countries in Africa sitting on their fat ass, waiting for allocation. Anybody when you want break, make it break today.
It's not all of them that have fat ass. Some have slim ass.
Some get slim ass, okay.
Yeah, even hyping all of them. Some have sitting on their slim
tiny
ass.
asses. Yes, to their tiny asses. When our tiny asses, they wait for money. No, Mary, you know what's so funny? Then when they want here now, oh, we want more state. They go to that federal house to go and speak rubbish. Uneducated fools. The essence of having a state is so that there will be the sense of contribution to your own life. If they leave you alone, you can't even improve your own citizen. You want to have a state. Then everybody have not been able to improve the lives of people in Delta State with all the money he's been collecting. This one get money. Oh. Look at Mary, Mona, not best. The whole of the eastern region, the allocation given to you guys, the only money coming to Delta State is equal to the total money going to you guys. The 5 states. Not to say there's no money. Are the Igbo man not get money rich? Have they been able to grow their own economy? The answer is no. See the Yoruba man, he don't believe saying he go school, he go speak, he go take Nigerian money, put them for Nigerian stock exchange. He go to get money, they go Nigeria for the poor.
They don't want us to create our own economy now. They don't want to allow Biafra. Make Biafra go their own. They don't want.
Biafra, now Biafra, they
is Biafra. I beg, not all that.
We are complaining about ethnic
I beg. This is a cool weekend, so that will not argue. Which one is Biafra?
Thank you.
No, let Biafra go their own. Shey we for the create our own economy.
Why?
Don't even think about that, because that's what decision they will make. Biafra, they united. So far, Biafra, they united. So when they go there, they start fighting themselves. What's Biafra?
The Nigerian government say make you not grow your economy. Your governor, where they exist, they chop your money. Now say make the current governor.
Let's say there's no Biafra yet. Let them start working on it. The level of insecurity in that state, people want to go and do Biafra.
When they kidnap insecurity will disappear. Yeah. Your governor of Anambra State was the former CBA governor, well educated. Why is he not growing the economy of Anambra? He's still a Nigwe for God for Tinubu, so that more allocation will come to us. We be like all our state governors, they be like people, women, and shower when they go carry their ass, go this and make a pump up. So when people pump them, they go give them money. Unfortunately, this is wrong. That you have Biafra State. Yes, I'm waiting for Biafra State. What happened to your economy now? Grow it. Without the talent in the East, without the money in the East, without the potential the people I see in the East, where is the economy of the Eastern region? Oh, Nigeria now they talk on our economy. Nigeria go there, they drag on our money. Nigeria is drilling money from the East. Speak English, make I hear. Or take Uroba, explain to me. You see the northern people, they just believe that they are all. The Arewa group who is claiming that they are the bigger, they own Nigeria. You have contributed nothing economically to the state other than division. Oh, of course, we are Muslims, we are Christians. That's what I'm going to hear. Forget that one. Put that aside now. Tell me what the Arewa is contributing to Nigeria. Economically. Don't speak another English. I don't want to hear.
No, we're talking about insecurity issue in Anambra State. The governor will be silent. But anytime he comes out to talk, he will be focusing on Peter Obi, trying to talk bad about the man. Is it Peter Obi that you are the governor? Do something as a governor. Leave Peter Obi first. That could be security in your state and Peter Obi.
Something with him. This professor, this so-called professor, is somebody.
I'm not even seeing among all the Southeast governor. I'm not even seeing unity among them. That's why when they talk about Biafra, some people are joking. I'm not even seeing unity among them.
How they not go disunited?
They're not even trying. If not for now, that we have like Bilo, the rest of them that want to a kind of develop the East, right? So we're trying to build estate and all of that, businesses and electric buses that they've done for the Eastern region, maybe Anambra and all of that. I have not even seen most of them what they do there. Most times the development they even do is in Lagos, other northern states. They don't even develop the East. And they're coming to tell me Biafra. If Biafra will not favor them, they will lose a lot of things if they leave.
Thank you.
They cannot even live where they are.
No, maybe I leave Nigeria. If
they tell you one Igbo man, the kind of land they have in the north, one Igbo man will own like how many businesses in the north, they're telling me Biafra. They are going to lose. That's the truth. So they should talk about how Nigeria can be united and work.
You know the funny thing? I am saying to Nigerians now, the East is a country. No, Anambra, not the East. Anambra is a country of its own. Grow the economy of Anambra State. That is what I want to hear.
The Ogomo that they know them for. You know, every state, like when I was doing my culture show, every state to tell you what they do in their states. A lot of states, quite all right, dwell most in farming. Anambra State, when I interviewed someone from Nnewi, I think they were kind of unique because she didn't tell me about farming. What they do more is the business, automobile. They can make it global. They can take it beyond that place that it is. You understand? And make more money from it. But how many of the young guys are there?
Mary, don't blame the young guys. The state governor has not started it, Mary. Don't blame the young guys. If your state governor does not know that he's running a country, you see, this is the problem. They told them they are running a state. But the truth is they run a country. Anambra State is bigger than Gabon. The amount of intellectuals, when I saw the people that were running for governors in Anambra State, I said, oh, all these people in one state, they all qualified to be Nigerian president. When you look at their profile.
It's not like any poor man is coming to contest, though. If even when Soludo came, you know that these people, they have worked in other places, so this was even based in Nigeria, no. So they have money. So it means if money is the problem, they would have been able to help. The issue is, I think they don't have that strategy of what they should do in the state. Because tell me how Anambra State, people that are living there are living with fear.
Our problem is our mentality of having
a country. Not done anything about it.
No, our problem is the country. Our problem is the country. We've been taught that there is a national cake that we are entitled to, whether we work or not. You never see Pikin when say, Papa, you must give me, whether I don't work for them because I'm your papa. That's what we have. If not, there's no reason why Edo State will not make money. Do you know Edo? You don't need to do anything for the land to grow. One of the most blessed land in the world. Anything you put there, you get 1 year when I eat there in those days, I never forget them. Like yellow yam.
You are talking about that educated people have not succeeded in really knows way. They went to go and put that one in Edo State and say it's the governor. They don't even know. They should just be premium until when that man finish. When he's out,
the guy say don't enter one chance. No, you know what they do? Their money go come from federal government. Mary, wait. See what did they happen? When money come from federal government, he said open transport system, Edo line. So now that one go there television. With that contribute to the economy of the state, you must not let me speak bad English for my show. I am so angry this morning. Now, Mary, let's look at this way. If the 774 local government, if there are 774 economic unit or economic zone, geared towards growing the economy of this country, would that not make sense? What are you doing with local government? My local government is useless. My own local government is completely useless. Ethiopia West, go there, they do nothing. Now, forum for fools to share money every month. It's a platform where fools share money. Tell me the use of a local government.
It's not just about your local government alone. The entire democratic architecture of Nigeria, from the local government level to the state level, to the federal level, has been so structured to financially. There have been an interdependence on a lot of political office holders on the proceeds of governance, on the allocation of government. And it's more for their selfish interests than for the collective interest of the people. Over time, there's going to be some reaction. A lot of people are going through a lot of situations right now that does not warrant the kind of government that they have. The government is not having an entrepreneurial vision, an entrepreneurial skill. They are not thinking of any form of development. They are not thinking of any other way of growing the economy except expecting from the fat allocation here.
Mary, engineer, today on our show, let's use one word. Not best. No, forget the word development. Maybe that's what is killing us. People call development. You are an independent area. Feed yourself. Don't use the word development. Maybe they say they sleep so. That's why they think when they buy traffic light, if you get local government, if you get person for House of Rep, if you do something well, they say street light don't come. Maybe street light. Now make the idiot go Abuja. Our senators now to bring transformers. Akpa. Can you imagine? This is a country. In fact, let's take Nigeria. Delta State is a country. Edo State is a country. Let us call it the United States of Nigeria. We need to rename that country. The United States. And then let them go to New York and ask whether New York is waiting for money from Washington. What is going on? What is wrong with us, Mary? Do you know that as big as that Southeast, they cannot boast of their own economy? Southeast does not have an economy. They don't. It's not as if they don't have the potential.
They don't. They don't. That's the truth. And they still have the right to come and do sit at home every Monday and Wednesday or so. They don't do. The small business that they're managing, they are still doing sit at home. If you come out, it's a problem.
You know what I say to Kano?
You punish your own self.
Putting Kano in prison is stupidity. You're giving them some other reason to protest. Because what you're doing is, what are they fighting for? They at the end of the day, they
has not been arrested.
Which is the federal government.
It is one thing to come out and speak again. If you come out and speak, it's a problem. Has he not been arrested? He has been arrested.
So, even Mary, sometimes
we complain that people that have that are a kind of influential, they don't come out, they don't use their influence to talk about the wrong things in the country. But on the other hand, if they still come out to complain, to protest, right, to point out the wrong deeds of the government, they are still going to be in a problem. Because right now that he's been arrested, ask me why. Maybe because they have spoken ill of them and all of that. So that is why something I want to talk about being in a democratic state. And I ask, how are we in a democratic state?
Mary,
Sorry,
Mary,
but I think that there is no freedom. As Nigerians, you don't have freedom. If I say you don't have freedom of life, you think I'm lying. How do you have freedom of life? How will you have freedom of life with this state of insecurity in the country? You don't. Not to talk of to speak. If you speak, it's a problem.
You see, Mary, you know my problem. The last time I came to this show and I talk about meaningful revolution. Meaningful revolution. Most of the revolution I'm hearing, they are too childish for my own liking. Maybe that is the decrease in his own word.
Childish number one. Niger State government, I don't understand that, man. They are talking about
that one. I know you talk about that one.
What the deaths, even I think which day that happened, accident and all of that. All the negative things that happen in your state. The only thing you could point out now is to stop people. This sign out. I think I sent that picture in our broadcast group. This sign out that students normally do out of jubilation, they're happy that they're done with school. It's everywhere. It's been done everywhere. So they kind of write mark on their clothes. I'm a graduate. Congratulations. They are coming out to point out that they want to stop it in both secondary school, both tertiary institution in Niger State. I feel like this man is leaving the important things of this state. We are talking about how they wipe out the community in your state. You are not saying anything. He's leaving the important things in his state. I'm pointing out another thing, telling me that kind of celebration is giving a negative approach to the state and all of. No. How can you stop people that are jubilating because they graduated? That they want to ban the use of marker? You understand? For those students. Does it make any sense?
Last time, you know what is it? Sorry, daughter, this is the problem. I think the problem is a fundamental one. The last time Nigeria went for this continental conference, you know when they went to discuss? All of them there, how they're going to get more local government, more states, how it's going to be shared, so that the revenue will come to them. None of them in that conference were talking about how each of these states going to make money. Maybe supposing me and not get Nigeria not there. Delta State not feed themselves. If Lagos State, as rich as you are, without the bloody Abuja, can't you feed Lagos? Ogun State, the home of the intellectuals, can't you feed yourself? Hey, the Biafra man.
Ogun State has so many companies, so.
Oh, Mary.
Ogun State that you see.
I know.
There's a lot of economy because we are adding positively to Nigeria.
Where is it?
Abia State is not to be Abia is not to be the Japan of Nigeria. Abia State, they are back.
I'm happy you got somebody waking up.
Production.
You know what? Thank you, Mary.
But they have a very good governor. Good governor.
If Abia man,
I wish that
that guy,
more than 8 years.
Mary, yes. If that guy, if he continue what he's doing, with time, maybe we'll be the exporter of textile, clothing to the rest of the world, generating huge economy to that region. They should not be thinking of Nigeria. Let the money come to your state. The question I asked, does the Nigerian government stop him from doing that now? Nigerian government stop the Abia man from creating his own wealth?
But the
Nigerian government stop Oboriwori from creating wealth in Delta State.
Abia State, they are creating their own wealth. If you see the things these people do, if you get camera to Abia State,
why I'm crying this morning? Why I'm crying this? Those of you foolish local governments, 774. What are you doing with it? So it's to collect money, Mary, and they share it.
Quite unfortunate, whatever they're doing with it.
They say when you don't be big man, you feel lazy because you don't be big man, you don't make money. Look at government chairman wey still dey struggle. Wey suppose try give us money. Wey suppose try show us your own hard work as a local government chairman. Make we get encouragement to vote am more for maybe governor and another. Local government chairman don front go. Local government dey lazy. You don for local government dey chop money, and you wan go further past that particular position where you dey. That's the problem.
Our former king, our king in those days.
It's a collective looting.
Yes. Forget about this looting. These are bad.
It's a collective looting.
Hopeless young boy.
That's why
hopeless young boy that will not fight for his speaker. We now be acting as a secretary to the local government. Another corrupt young child growing up.
The chairman has some masters, is loyal to the chairman has masters, is loyal to the governor has people they are loyal. Most of them are then not premised on our voting, but more on the loyalty and decisions of the party. In most cases, the rigging is.
We come to politics again. We come to politics again. Yeah. Today, make we talk about. Let us look at them from the camera. Our X-ray today is okay. What is that? What is that local government doing to make money? Don't forget about it. At least if you get money, you go there.
Yes, let's look at it. Okay, however you want to look at it, let's look at Delta State. There's so much money that could be made internally from the local government level. It's not about building markets, building town hall. That does not town hall does not generate wealth. Market does not generate wealth because I can come and buy the farm, do the harvest myself, take it to bigger markets. So what they should have been thinking of is human capital development in terms of improving in commerce, building the people, teaching them how to make wealth, going to farming, aquaculture, agrarian farming. You do feed, just giving them wealth. But we are losing it because the mindset of the average politician everywhere is come and grab and share. Imposition. This is what we pay to the party. This is what we pay to our godfathers and all that. And it's killing governance. The riverine areas could go into large-scale harvesting of fishes from the oceans and rivers, periwinkle, seafood. Majority of the central and north of Delta State are more into farming. And farming, if you take the localized farm produce that fits your local government area, for example, empower people to go into farm. Local government, we need to start from them. We need to start from the grassroots. Families need to embrace entrepreneurship and development, human capital development. It is difficult presently because I was listening to you, and yes, you always speak from a practical and idealistic perspective. But Nigeria is so structured presently because of the lack of independence of our political parties, lack of internal democracy, lack of practicable truth. We're not practicing democracy right now. We're practicing government is like an anarchy, it's a government of imposition. And it's difficult for some policy decisions to be taken that decrease. It's tough, but like you said, I like your advocacy. Your advocacy is very, very academic and true.
No, I'm not academic at all. Because I am looking at, you see, when I look at issues, I just see it and I say, okay.
You are looking at it. No, I don't understand if I said academic and true. Because, okay, intellectual and true. Because
no,
that is what this system,
these are things that are there. Benin Republic is a country.
Our awareness, that's why we say it's intellectual.
Yes. Togo is a country, 9.3 million. Mary, these people not reach east. So if they create Biafra state before, because then when they create the Biafra state, you know the funniest thing? When the people were fighting for Biafra state, he had that bended because now that day. When Oduduwa they create Oduduwa state, they go add our area. because na there oil dey. I know say the north, they say na they get us. So none of them has been fighting for true independence. Like they say, you cannot be independent if you cannot feed yourself. Maybe how can this state call themselves state if they cannot feed themselves? I'm not saying go to farm. The Abia man now, he can make a lot of money from clothing. What you have in international trade, you exchange what you have. Now we call barter in those days. You give what you get, they collect what you not get. So you must be good in one thing. What is Delta State good at today? Are you telling me, wait, a country like Delta State, don't call it a state, please. On the purpose of this show, let's begin to call them country. Edo country. Edo as a country cannot feed itself. Is that what you are telling me? Can't Ondo as a country feed itself? You know what's so interesting? The governor of Lagos State come on Sky television here and he confessed that the economy of Lagos State is bigger than that of Kenya. Now, let me give you one statistics here. Lagos it's only 21 million. Let me give you the population of Kenya. Kenya is 55 million, meaning Lagos is more blessed, more endowed than Kenya. But every month end, Lagos is still waiting for allocation from the federal government. It is time to recall the country the United States of Nigeria.
The truth is, whether or not you like it, Nigeria is too big. We are too big.
We are no, Mary.
Maybe
we are not even big enough. We are not as big as America.
They don't know what to do with us.
Mary, we are not as big as America. You know the funniest thing? If what I'm advocating was working, Cotonou will apply to join Nigeria. Togo will apply to join Nigeria. They will just be one state. They be one state. These are not countries. Mary, if we go with I swear, if we divide this country, not to break it, because if we divide it, we are breaking ourselves into pieces again. What we have, what is working for us now is the population. Except it's a useless population right now, which can be turned to great things. If we start to tell Kano State, you cannot. No, you are not allowed to wait for money from federal government because I'm not going to give it to you. Kano State must make their own money. Starting now. You see, that foolish boy from Kogi State, if they tell you what is in Kogi State, you will cry. The Akpa was only sharing money that comes from federal government too. It's not money made in Kogi that they are stealing. It's the allocation. That's why when every governor, anybody want to run for presidency, they go to Delta State or River State. Tinubu will kill anybody if you temper with Delta or Rivers. Because now they're in money for election to come. The kind of money that go there. Maybe tell these people now, what have they done in Rivers? Look at that one when it be like your boyfriend when I say he did that place with you. I'm not gonna give it to him again, I swear. This guy vexed, you know.
Hey.
All they know. If I tell you say the only thing when we can understand.
I never give me to.
The only thing when we can understand now how to build bridges. There's economy in Rivers State that need to be grown. Oh God, Rivers should be one of the richest economy in the world. There's way for us.
Our celebrities, the likes of Zach Orji and Benedict Johnson.
Zach, they're hungry man.
In Maraba here in Abuja, they were sharing plantain chips and I think 5
I know.
I will drop the video later. They were sharing it for this super. They were saying, when I don't see what Wicked they do, when I enter inside town, we cannot change the face of Abuja.
I don't know. So hungry beat Zach, what you read that one? Hungry beat and read that one. I'm not saying you can have to support anybody if you truly believe it.
And celebrities were spotted. You know that people always want to come out and see celebrities, so they use them. They were spotted in the street of Maraba when they were making those comments, like making those statements there.
No,
they were
that's
sharing,
not a celebrity. Trust me. This one they do now, celebrities don't fade away.
When I see Abuja, we cannot change them. This one now, fine. They are not talking about
Abuja for Sarkozy face.
They are not talking about.
We cannot change Abuja for you. No, make her talk to Sarkozy, my daughter. That country, we cannot change Abuja. Now so that country be. Check it on you. Tell us then, I'm talking. You see, I said it again. It's time for Nollywood to turn their camera to correct society.
No, they're making this for their tobacco. They're making money. Engineer, we're talking on this show about the killing in Abuja. Just the woman that I normally collect money from her in POS. Yes. I didn't see her for like 2 to 3 days. So I think yesterday I saw her. I was like, what happened, man? It's been a while, like for a couple of days now. I've been passing, I've not seen you. And I've been going to that place to withdraw money. So she was like, that she was going home that evening, after she closed, and unfortunately she entered one chance. So they removed all the money from her bag and pushed her away. She's already having waist pain because at least she's a bit of age. And these people just pushed her off the road on the express. I said, wow. I was like, you could not predict. He said, no. She was even the last person at the door. You understand? So she could not even suspect anything. That's all the money. So she did not see money to come back and start the POS. So somebody around dashed, I think, 30,000. And she had to come back again. Just when they were complaining. They will not talk about that one, no. We don't talk about that one that people don't, we don't have good transport system here. In Abuja, no good transport system. You are risking your life to enter any vehicle you see on the way because you don't know which is which. Nobody is talking about it. I think they should do more. In fact, they should leave all the bridges and roads. Let's have a good transport system. Abuja transport system.
You want to have the United States of Nigeria.
From their shop, destroy people's home and shop that they want to use the road. That is all your boyfriend.
Maybe, you know the problem. You know, no, understand wicked problem.
If civil servants don't get motor for this Abuja, many people not go see me go ask. Now still the civil servant now go come they carry people because most times it's this civil servant that normally stop on the way and carry people. Private cars everywhere. That's why you cannot predict whether it's one chance or not. So can't we have the one that the government will produce? Let's know that this one is Abuja transport system. You know where you enter motor.
Maybe. You know the funny thing. Let me tell you one thing. That when a child is being told that you are still a child, they don't wake up. In Nigeria,
That's true.
30 years old, they say na him be child. But here at 18, they tell me you go stay your own. Maybe we need to begin to tell them you are in a country of your own. If Weekend knows that, I want to have Abuja police that will be paid by me, because you don't go get police. All these states when they say they want police, they never ask them who want pay. Because they are so irresponsible. Who is going to pay for Edo police? People will not pay teacher salary. How is Delta State going to pay for Delta police? When you could not pay, if for Boriwo, if you pay Delta police, if you don't get vigilante today. That the government say you cannot have police, it stops you from having vigilante to control crime. Make una take preaching English, explain that to me. Look at Delta, Lagos State is already on track. They are prepared already. If you say police today, Lagos will jump into it easily because they are prepared. Is Delta State prepared? Where's the security you have in Delta State? You see, because we were told that we're babies. So, and it's not their fault. If I blame Oboriwo, so I believe him. As Oboriwo will be taught that he's a president of a country, maybe the word governor should be replaced with president. So at the end, people will be president general. But these are all presidents in their own countries. So they can do what is happening. But if the Republic can have an economy and Delta State can have an economy, we have a problem.
I really wish this kind of discussion gets to them because it's transformational.
I don't know what to do. When I wake up in the morning, look, you know what is so sad? You know what's so sad, my brother? Imagine now, say, like I said that day, we hand over the local government to the kings, and we now form this 774. They are still useful for me. The 774 local government is useful for me in my book. You know what I'll do with them? I will say to myself, okay, if I have 774 local government, then what I can do is this. I will do this. You know, I will make it 774 economic zone or economic council of Nigeria. Meaning, their primary aim is to grow the local economy of that region, making money for the federal government. You know, can you imagine how much they will be making today? Well, and the money we are sharing for them is to do what? Mary, imagine all the money going to the local government. I'm happy I've not deleted it. The last time, engineer, you told us, oh, if I delete it, it will pay me. Oh, they see here. You see here. The total local government for only Delta State alone, allocation going to Delta State alone in a month is 11 point something, almost 12 billion in a month, Mary. Unaccounted for. Unaccounted for. Imagine if we have this as zones, economic zone, what is that? What is this economic zone? Not these foolish people you call local government chairman. You are all fools. I say it again and again. Because you are stupid. You are destroying the future of a beautiful land. The land is too beautiful to suffer what is suffering from now. And the suffering is not because you are even talking politics alone. You don't know what you're doing. Imagine if this local government are economic councils or economic local structure designed that federal government begin to feed them every month. You not go give them. After giving them 1 month, you will not give them again. Because if you give my local government 2 billion this month, if you'll be expecting results, not to put another money there. Do you understand that? If I invest in all this local government, will I not be expecting results? But now, every month. Hey, I'm crying. Every month, my people. Exactly. We spend 12 billion in Delta State local government. You know the region. Now they are the belly. You see, I belly don't change now. Belly the road now. Not vest, my brother. If you eat continue like this, you could become a sick man. You become sick. I said it yesterday. I'm just imagining if
you seem to have a personal.
I'm just imagining when the state governor calls the police and say, "Let's work together."
What do we want work? I don't write open letter to Ram many times. Mary, I'm not just fighting him from behind. I wrote an open letter to him on a personal note. As the brother, as a governor, as my governor. He's my governor. If he cannot be my governor, he should get out from there. As a governor, governing somebody like me, you get a expect blow. If you don't know what you're doing. That's my state. Now, Robomano, now from the same place you come from. So I have nothing against him. When I was talking of Okowa, when I saw Okowa and a thief, everybody thinks that. But these are the truth about them. They don't even understand what it means to run a state. How can you have a state that cannot have an economy? You are a president of a country. Okowa doesn't know. If Okowa they see 1.3 trillion, when they tell you, say, okay, people say don't even thief out. Meaning 1.3 trillion enter that place. What did we do with it? We are still hungry. Maybe we can't waste that one. Wait till Nigeria. Say, okay, we're not Tifa. How much they come into Delta State? What are we doing with it? I'm not saying they even make their own now because they're there opportune. Now, the one when they come, imagine the money when Delta State will make. Think of Delta State as a country. Like, this man, he talk only about tourism. Engineer talk about tourism. Only as about tourism. Only as our game history. Yeah. Oh my God.
I'm telling you.
If you want to talk of farming and fishing, only fishing in Delta State. If you go to the riverine area, the Ijo area, they are not meant for something. Now that they think of how to go create bridge there, say development not reach the place. You are a stupid man. They don't need your development. What they need is this kind of fishing possibility. This development will come. You don't force development. I will force Mary to love me. I go pump money on her body, go they love me.
I beg go. I know they follow people not be ministers. I beg.
No, I'm joking.
But what I'm saying is, I know they run for all those kind of levels again. When I calm down.
It's not by force. You don't force it to happen. You make it happen. And Nigeria,
Nigerian
from today, can we address him as President Oboriwori? Maybe that will bring some awareness in his brain that he's running a country. Because
even if you address him like that, if he does not have plans to do something, he don't do it.
Changing the name does not change the character of a kind of democracy or the personality in the saddle of leadership.
Not the personality, it's about the task. It's about the task.
If you change it's like calling president, it doesn't change anything. We have first and foremost to transform our mindsets first as politicians to understand that the craving for only the what they call the FAC allocation from the federal government is being used to run the state. It calls for a lot. That's a red flag first. We have so many industries that have gone comatose. Look at the Seluku leather factory. Look at Songhai Delta in Amukpe. Look at Delta Glass Company. Look at so many companies. Come to the north here, you have a Sabates Timing, you have a Summit Furniture, you have Delta Line is good or dead. What we expected, you can see there how myopic people should have gone to jail for selling, franchising Delta Line to what's they call this line in Benin to be running, selling a franchise today, and Delta Line is completely dead today. The people that the workers till today have not been paid their pensions, and you want people to be happy with all the industries are dead. The farmers, some people cannot, you don't have any farm. The Obasanjo farm at after Ogwashiku has been, we play to the gallery. Our politicians, they don't get shame. They're a bunch of most of them are a bunch of shameless people that have been called to lead us. No ideology.
No,
but
you
continue.
You don't create an
avenue.
Engineer, do you guys really see where I'm coming from today? I'm not really angry. I'm only wondering whether Delta State is qualified to be a country compared to other African countries.
We are. It's bigger to.
Don't we have the resources to be a country? Don't we have the resources to be a country? Don't we have the human resources? Don't we have the natural resources to be a country? Why are we not? Why is Edo State not a country? Edo State have everything to be a country. Every natural, every human resources to be a country. True or false?
True.
Kwara State have everything to be a country. Kano is supposed to be the richest country in Africa. Now, the eastern states, every state, Anambra is a country. Imo is a country. Can we write this down and address them as country and demand country hold from them? Maybe that's what I'm trying to get today. And in fact, all the local government should be scrapped. Those people going to the House of Assembly and Senate and say, zero. We don't need them. They are waste of our resources.
We don't need them at all.
What do you do with the Senate and the House of Reps? What are they doing? If you give them money, they go and they buy a street light. The next one, a transformer that they share. My people, do you guys understand how much you're wasting your children's future? Now, you might be angry with me, but the children are going to be angry one day. They're going to beat us. Our children will wake up and give us serious beating. Mary, mark what I'm saying. We think we have power now.
They share transformer. As they share the transformer, you see light. Here is the light. Is it to share transformer?
Are you not even ashamed that a senator is sharing transformer? Let to tell you this idea, his IQ is right. And the only thing the senator have ever done that I know I'm going to have done, now to drag federal school come in village. Again, it's about dragging it. Again, nothing think say that Orogu, they go fit they produce things there when money go come. Now only I want to drag federal government school come. Oh, I drag and come. I will drag and come, Robola.
Now, Chris, the truth is, there's no way we'll get everything we want in the country. No country is perfect. You know, having been to Asaba, I'll commend them for one thing. They said that way they pay you, now you go talk. Maybe because I'm in Abuja, the one I saw there that I will comment and I will say it anywhere. In fact, I've been saying it. You see that transport system, the sweet die. I went there and I noticed that I think blue and white, both keke,
blue and white,
both car. I think a small bus. And somebody told me, say, if you want to enter, anyway, it's when they paint blue and white, now you go enter. Oh, you understand? Don't enter any other one when you get this color. So it means you cannot differentiate. I'm not saying maybe it's perfect though, but at least it's good. Maybe this kidney go there a bit less in terms of conveying a transportation system there. So what I'm saying is, you now know that this is the kind of transport system that we enter. In Abuja, I'm not sure say the green and white car, even reach 10. You not reach anywhere. Now private motor na full everywhere.
Una clap for Wike.
It's bad.
Yes. Una clap for Wike for that one.
I don't really
No,
pay me now go talk.
so-
So anybody that did that one in Delta State, kudos to the
Hey,
person.
I'm glad that you have seen something to hold Wike accountable. I'm glad that you have seen something because you're always,
Don't worry.
always praising Wike, that Wike is doing everything. You're always praising him.
Very unfortunate.
If Zakoji
I am better. I am better. Even if I'm praising him,
When you
I'm still
speak-
here, screaming the things that he's doing that is not good. How many times has Evelyn agreed that the governor is not doing something that is not good in the state?
Exactly, I think I support you.
Don't go there.
I am far better because I can tell you, point out what you are doing. You tell me anybody that is not for your own. Your own state, you know, that if where you are is filled with water, you still come up and say our governor is working. Working how? How is it working?
I beg, tell
Even
them,
when
tell
there's
them.
no
What- There's
control,
so much water even inside.
all this happening here. Is it the same?
She will not come outside from where she stayed, you know, because of water. You're coming on the show to say the
Governor.
governor is working. This is
Even
civil.
when water
I am
enter
telling you
amount,
the one that they are doing in Abuja that is not good. It is not when people are alive that you talk about the betterment of the country. When everybody don't die finish,
They are
who will come
referencing, they are using your state, they are using Delta State to reference Abuja right now in relation
Imagine.
to the coding of the
I
transport.
am telling you, the one that is
She
bordering
said
on saying
crap.
Abuja.
She has gone
I
in,
entered
she has
Delta State
seen.
and I will commend
that
the
you
governor
can't
for
go
that. I don't
to
know if
Wike
it's
and
this
come
present
to
governor that
understand.
did it,
Thank you.
but I'll commend him
Thank
for
you for
it.
being proud of my governor. Now you
Exactly.
are supporting me.
We know.
My governor
You
is
know you are proud of your governor.
an active man. Mary
You
just
want,
confirmed
you want me
that
to go beat Evelyn for that place? You want me to go beat Evelyn for that place? Evelyn, I beg, I don't blame you, bro. If I did that for the proud of her too. If I
But
did
anytime
that
I come
for
out to even talk about the little one that the minister is doing, how is making Abuja turning the face into a new face to make it more beautiful. Now when they tackle me, they fight me. As if I know they talk one way no good.
You they talk about you've gone into Wike's life and you've come to tell us. So I'm proud that you've seen that. Not all that glitter is
leave
good.
my daughter alone. You know this way we can. I mean, when I don't think so. Listen,
But Daddy Chris,
Like you say,
you bring that
well, like
narrative. Anywhere they take us to, now Daddy Chris bring that narrative.
And I
And you
know.
just come up and bring that name. You were the one that brought the narrative.
Don't worry.
You were the one that brought the
Go see
narrative.
Mary
Yes,
Wike,
sir.
go add Mary Wike. If good Lord Jonathan get two wives, if Wike get
But
three wives, na party. Not be German, be. I beg you. Good Lord not get two wives. What you not do? So
Looking
now
at
know
it.
from day one. Say not be only patients day. Now only patients day front. The other one a professor. Umbonko. I beg make we talk. Una bita. Make we talk another matter. No, Mary.
Yes, Daddy Chris. Yes, looking critically, I've come to think about now if different local government areas strengthen their agricultural economic base, maybe going back into agriculture, producing the crops they are known for, like the Ika land, even some of Ika land, cassava.
You know, you can't
Cassava.
have to do it both way. Now people plant it both.
No, that not be Ika land. That one on Dukwa land.
And if you
Yes.
see go again,
Why
Why be saying that the negative one you always do? Like,
Plant
why
am,
be saying that you never allow me talk better things? Now, both sides you just go. Yeah?
I don't
They will be able to
go.
do cassava, rubber,
Market.
cola. No, that is illegal. You somebody like you, your level of integrity and understanding and travel and marriage, you should be able to tell us what is right. Nigeria does not support it like Holland or some other European countries. So you
Well,
want
those
to
people
put us
they
in
eat
trouble.
out, so we go say give them. Listen. What we're saying now is, listen. I'm not saying that that's what we need to do. You guys know what
Daddy
I'm saying.
Chris.
But on a good day, engineer, you got the
I
message.
said Daddy Chris go fit do Igbo business. So
The one people are for today here.
You said that the case say you don't come carry wood, all those things that time. Who know whether this one?
This
there?
one, whether they send this one, Joy.
The thing and agenda. What I'm saying is,
The man
that
don't
every just finish it.
the man don't
I see
hustle.
you for carry. I know, see. What is interesting is this. What is really interesting is today is this. If we can go home and begin to explain our system and begin to ask ourselves, on a good day, let us be. Mary go say, let's be sincere. What are these guys doing with 476 million on a monthly basis, unaccounted for? That the total one going to Delta State is now 12 billion. I'm saying if those economic zones are now empowered with 1 billion, we go borrow and say give them. Imagine what they will be producing for us. What are you doing with local government? The local government are fools. The chairman and their councillors are village fools. And they're not getting anything because at the end they're still going to be poor. At the end of the office, they turn up poor. Go and look at them. If they don't agree with what I'm saying now, when they leave the office, only 4 years, they don't broke again. They say, a lawyer. That's what they do. Some of them are career politicians. Career. They don't get a job again. Their life like politics. Some don't build village houses. But give them only 6 months, they go broke. Well, listen, you're not punishing me, you're punishing yourself. What I'm saying is, it will be better for every one of us if local government are turned to economic zones. Fully empowered for a purpose. If I go to the River Nile area, they are own how to fish. If I come someplace, they go farm. Some places, they go do textile. Some places will just be producing. Some of them are telephone, they go able to do. Train people that will go and answer phone call for abroad. Listen, I spoke to somebody on my customer service yesterday. Mary, let me tell you this. Yesterday, I was speaking to, because my phone has issue now, so I need to change my phone. So I called my insurance company. And they now transfer me to somebody. The way the girl was speaking, I know she's either Zimbabwe or South Africa. I asked her, where are you calling from? She said she's from South Africa. Right here in the UK, she was working in South Africa for my own insurance company in the UK. Because it's too expensive, Mary, to hire somebody in the UK to do that job. So they contracted it to the other countries. If Nigeria comes, exactly, Mary, I have them plenty that I can assign to Nigeria. You know, when I was doing the Nigeria with the first time, I invited MTN and Glo to come so that we can set up relationship with people here. They can have better confidence that the Greeks does not have all the strength. But when the Nigerian companies come, I cannot invite them. You will see the kind of business they will take home. That is why I created Nigeria Week in the first place. If they pay me, say I go make my phone call, you go South Africa. Thank God, South Africa, I go. Some of them are India, they go. If imagine how many people can train to take that job. So a state can intentionally say, this is what we're going to do. Mary, what is wrong with us? The federal government cannot think like that. So everybody will get his own level of responsibility. Federal government is supposed to be, okay, that they follow only oil. Leave Tinubu with oil. You go ignore them. Your state will be making money for you. Forget about Tinubu. And the so will be the local economic zone. Our own will be fighting for our economic zone to grow. Not for Tinubu. We don't need Tinubu. We need our economic zone. Because another one will touch my life. Not be waiting Tinubu do for federal. All of them, when they support Tinubu, since hungry still be there. That's Zakoti now. How do they meet his family? Go check in where he come from. Now, only what is Zakoti want people, Belena make and they run follow Tinubu.
All these things they sound Zakoti. Just from here, they come up for here. The man even they listen. You know,
I tell Zakoti something. No, Mary, listen. I said it to Nollywood. I'm happy. I had a meeting with one of their sheikh, and I said this to them that, and I want everybody watching today to listen. Mary, when you na dey go shoot film, what do I say? When I go shoot movie, Abi?
Yes.
Okay. I want to bring them every come when I listen to this message. This is very deep. Now I want to go shoot film. Say we want to go and shoot film.
Movie.
Now, how many? What do I say they shoot the film?
Camera.
Good. Now, the only two things that you use the word shoot is you can shoot with the gun, Abi.
Yeah.
And you can also shoot with the camera. It's to tell you that there are two important instruments, two powerful instruments in this world. The gun and the camera. Both of them can make you, both of them can kill you. If you know how to use the camera, you are equal to somebody that has the gun. Nollywood, over the years, have only used camera to make entertainment and visually masturbate. They've never been able to use it to correct the ills in our society. All they do, I'm talking to them now, is the essence of holding a camera is not to shoot film alone. Make we can't talk about boy and girl meet for village. No, you use it to correct things in society. If I talk camera on nobody, you're not going to sleep. I swear.
That the Chris leave a borrowing first now. What's the man do? You don't reach to beg. I beg now, forgive him.
No, and I mean that because my camera is gone. No, Mary, what I'm saying is that the camera is equal to a gun. Use it well. Zakonji does not have any reason to be hungry and be sitting down there begging and looking for something to feed and not singing praises to rubbish when he has the camera. He's like a man with a power that doesn't know how to use it.
Exactly.
You see a beautiful woman, you know, please sleep with her.
Exactly.
Maybe we throw away the Zakonji matter from here. When we talk about that thing, we'll call a break. When we come back, we'll talk about that thing. I'm talking with authority. I'm not the guest. I talk with facts, and I talk. If my talk doesn't make sense, tell me. How many things that you see? Anything with the use of female, the language comes from somewhere. They didn't just say with the God shoot. They understand the power of the camera. Do you understand the power of the camera? Those of you in Hollywood. That's why we don't see so much documentaries being made in Nigeria.
Exactly.
That even television failed. You see, in those, only one documentary, only one country you capture on camera and a million. Only one small thing you capture on camera. You want blackmail.
They go allow you release when you shoot and you're telling the truth about Nigeria.
You know what trend Evelyn? Evelyn, when I give out to here, it go trend. Gone are those days when television was controlled by them. It go trend at least as long as I get the fact. You make money. You don't need them to allow you to release it. There's the internet for you now. I said, what has been hidden from the wise and the prudent have been revealed to the babe and the suckling. Are you reading your Bible? This is the new era. When I talk here, I say to people, go and educate yourself before you ever run for an office. Let's go for a break. When we come back, we'll take a look at the paper. Don't go away. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Find your sanctuary in the heart of the city. Live the life you deserve in an exquisite apartment. SRTV Luxury Shortlet Apartment, Lagos, is a place where your comfort is rest assured. Welcome to SRTV Shortlet Apartment, part of the prestigious SRTV Real Estate family. Why choose us? Prime location, nestled in the heart of Lagos, close to key attractions, business hubs, and vibrant nightlife. Modern interiors, fully furnished, stylish apartments designed to provide the ultimate comfort. Luxury redefined, vacation perfected. 24/7 security. Enjoy peace of mind with round-the-clock security and CCTV surveillance. Top-notch amenities, high-speed Wi-Fi, smart TV, air conditioning, fully equipped kitchen, and lots more. Perfect for business travelers, family vacations, romantic getaways, special events, and more. Book your stay today and experience Lagos like never before. Call +234 8143 582856 or +447 4388 93190 or email us at realestate@superiorradiotelevision.com. SRTV Shortlet Apartment, where comfort meets luxury.
Welcome back, people. Today we're getting to the last day of the week, and tomorrow we're going to summarize this kind of discussion on this. But next week we're going to look at the profiling economic solution to the Nigerian state, and because all you people talk about really is politics. Tinubu has been in government for 2 years. Instead of thinking about how to grow the economy of the country, we're all thinking about the next politics is going to look like, because that's where they share money. As for any country that live on that kind,
let's not ourselves the truth. The energy that they use in fighting Tinubu's administration, if they had used it for Buhari, would have not been in this situation today. During Buhari time, people were not talking.
If
they were scared of
Baba. Baba don't be Mary.
I like to be neutral. I will say the truth. During his time, in fact, that's the genesis of the problem. Everybody were silent. Nobody was fighting like this. You come for Tinubu every two months. Protest every 2 months. Everybody knows they don't get on social media.
I've not seen so much protest. Mary, what
How
are the
many of
protests?
the
What is
tenants
the
did
protest?
Buhari? That is why
No,
I'm
let
angry
me
with the
perform
newspaper
that.
Daily Trust. The news that Daily Trust is carrying today, condemning the government. Daily Trust has been there as a newspaper. Why were they not carrying that same news when Buhari was there? How many of the things that Buhari did that Daily Trust condemned, the way they're condemning Tinubu's regime? That's the truth.
Maybe another thing.
Buhari is this present administration. If I use this in the last administration, we will not get to this stage that we are. That's
okay, let me say one thing.
Let's leave sentiment aside.
Mary, there's been no time that Nigeria has been quiet. We've been always on them.
They have been quiet.
We've been crying.
Have been reading the
crying of Nigeria's not today. We have been crying for a very long time.
From Buhari's regime, we have been reading the newspaper. So I know what I'm saying. How many times did I see protests there? We have been reading this newspaper. This morning show has been there even from Buhari's regime. I didn't see the energy that they are giving now.
Yes, you talk about the energy. Yes, talk about the energy. Yes.
But many people, our eyes are open more and more every day.
How many people came out to protest? How many people condemned what he was doing? Everybody going to hide, they talk.
But many, it was the only time that we have the SARS movement, which is the most successful one. There's nothing like SARS.
I'm talking about people condemning his government, condemning what he's doing. Every 2 months they go protest now because Tinubu did.
Many, the people condemning Tinubu's government, you get to listen to them carefully. I think most of them are those who when Tinubu.
Many, but their complaints are very justified because the economy has been still going bad from.
During Buhari was better. Was it better during Buhari?
I said it started going down during
Buhari's time. What was the genesis of the problem? What was the genesis of it?
In terms of economic policy,
if we don't react now, the next 8 years or 10 years, Nigeria might capitulate. We need to lend our voices.
If we had reacted then, we would have gotten to this stage.
This is the third time, Sister Mary. This is the third time. It's not about whether it's today.
It's not about that things began to go up from his regime. It was from his regime that things began to go up. How many people complain?
People were complaining, Mary. We were complaining. We brought people on programs. They complain. No, Daddy Chris, we need to make Mary understand. Maybe she doesn't know. People were complaining.
I understand because I've been seeing the dailies from that time.
Civil society organizations were complaining. Mary, that you did not complain does not mean we didn't complain. Mary, what you have eaten, I'm very sure of that. Yes.
I've never eaten anything. But one time, everybody they go protest. Everybody want protest. Now from that, everybody wake up. Because the genesis of this whole thing, where did it start? Where did the genesis of this start? Can I make you contradict yourself? How many of you reacted that time?
I did. Can I make you contradict yourself? You said there was so much protest during Buhari's time, but I must let you understand that we had more protest during Jonathan's time and during Buhari's time. So the protest has been there. We protest the same people that empower during Buhari's time, and now we're the same people that protest. No, you were talking. You were saying more protest.
Everybody get where their power reach.
No, I'll tell you that protest has been there. Protest has been there. Tinubu's times, the times are hard. People are reacting not against. They are reacting against the policy. Okay, you were the same person.
And a good day. Let me interpret a little bit. For the economic situation Tinubu put us in, I think Tinubu was a brave leader. You know, he did a brave thing removing the oil subsidy.
Yes, I totally agree on that.
I supported that.
But people, I supported it till tomorrow. I support the subsidy and the floating of the naira. I support it.
Our anger, Tinubu, was why are you sharing the money to governors who are now squandering it? Why are you sharing it to local government? Because that's the money they are sharing now. You see the government quiet. They're quiet because the money neither they share so. The money that we were paying before, they were not going there. Tinubu is sharing it. It's not as if he's taking it. Another thing Tinubu did that is punishing the North, that is really annoying them, is that the amount of money you generate will determine how much you will get. That restructuring, that's a very brave one, and it was a good one. Tinubu will not.
Which is not bad.
But corruption, when you Mary, listen to me. I'm not against Tinubu for corruption, even. You know my problem. Tinubu refused to be productive. A. It's an unproductive
I like
government.
the style of governance.
No, too unproductive to my liking. If Tinubu had used the money that came from the subsidy,
it's not just about Tinubu, all of them.
We won't be where we are now. Tinubu did something brave. He fought the state that the money should go to the local government. Tinubu not fight the battle to the end. Till today, the money say they go to them.
Daddy Chris, we were complaining about our president being so tribalistic, and we agree that this man is not too tribalistic the way we think. I know that yes, for sure, he will put the West people in positions that they need to be. That's how it's supposed to be. But he's not too tribalistic. I know what I'm saying. No, Buhari was there. What are we saying?
Buhari na tribal man. Buhari na tribal man. We know that one.
You just be like saying only one particular people did government that time. So we they talk. And nobody they don't
agree. But you know, Mary, you know the truth, eh? The truth is, you know why we are still doing this? Because all of us see the wait for what they central. Supporting each of the local governments as I'm talking now, is now economically empowered. Nobody will be interested in what they did in Abuja. You'll be interested in your local government. You understand? It's how when the money you'll be asking your local. What I know the question I'm asking Nigeria, why are you people not asking your dirty local government chairman what they're doing with your money? I just shared how much that goes there now. Una think a lie. More than take English, ask them. Look at the amount of money that goes to your local government. Read that. Ask your stupid chairman what they're doing with this money. And if the money not in their hand, they resign.
No, they have a project to that degree. First of all, they need to buy car for themselves, car and house. Before they will finish that one, 2 years ago. Car and house.
Very you know, say now myself, now would they give the money to? Anybody who they carry money, they tell you.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Money to
I don't know what you're talking about.
And there's no follow-up on what they are doing with the money. You pump money to them, you don't follow up to see what they are doing with the money. You don't hold them accountable. And then the next month you have another money.
Exactly.
Exactly.
When you know you're a big thief, how will you want to go and catch a thief?
Exactly.
I know. That's where we are. Yeah, I agree with you, my daughter. Oh, can nobody accuse any local government because he don't cut you come out.
It's only Ogorori that is the governor. It's only Ogorori that is the governor. Don't you have other governors?
You know what?
I wonder.
Sure. Mary.
Ogorori they appear for you for your
dream. I went there with Oko. I'm gonna know best. I feel like said I only Ogorori I get something against her.
Talk about other governors. Imo State governor who put something back.
That one a governor. Is the same thing that I defy the Abia State governor? No, but the guy is doing something. We need to encourage him. We want to have some level of productivity in the country. And people will not even be concerned about who thief or who not thief. Because when there's much, the big boys will thief. Everybody will be thieving in their sponsor level. Now we are not producing enough. Nothing to even steal again. Like I said today, my proposal today, I didn't sleep. This thing was so touching me. I said, look at it. Anything we do, political, geopolitical zone, state. None of them, local government, none of them have the economy of their own. Because maybe we didn't tell them that is their job. Tinubu was not even sent into office to grow the economy of Nigeria. You know, not to share the money of Nigeria. Buhari get knowledge to grow economy. When I go vote him as president. If not be to share money, why you go vote someone like Buhari?
I made good luck give up seats for him. He can't good luck come on sitting president to come on, he can enter. We were quiet. No, we don't get used that time for Nigeria. We were silent. He come up. Everybody begin open eye. Now they tell me say Mary say wait. No, we know they when good luck come up for seats for him. He enter nobody talk. Oh.
Yeah, very good papers. I don't provoke me with this one.
Nobody read papers, so yeah, they talk true.
Sister Mary, papers there. Thank you.
Let's
like you don't they remind me about papers. They remind me.
You was the one when you move right there. I'm not getting money.
You guys are strong.
I don't know why the punch paper is short today.
I don't know why for short.
I don't know how punch paper
I want to say, why let me show paper today? Me, I said we don't cut the punch, we don't draft them. Anyway, now the way I bring the image to start. Let's go. Okay, Mary, I say Mary don't freeze again. You know, say that's so Abuja they do. They go freeze her. Mary, you don't talk with the best the Buhari people. They go beat you today. All right, listen. The papers is what is there. Engineer, you can pick it up before Mary will join us.
All right, looking at the Punch, let's start with the Punch newspaper. And the major headline there is a show of shame to a nation that is supposedly the biggest, the most populous black nation in the world. A second glitch in a year from the two major examinations evaluators. This one says, glitched grades, WAEC in crisis over result errors. And now the writer goes on to say, candidates urged to recheck new results after 48 hours. Students protest. Parents slam CBT plans. Since that increase, this thing is getting very alarming. Since the introduction of CBT and the usage of CBT for our exams, JAM, WAEC has been one problem or the other. It's just like what happened during the election when the BVAS machine failed to work. And in Senate clients, Jan, of course, anybody can hold Jan accountable. I can take them to court on this. Now they are saying there was a glitch in mathematics and English that the glitch is going to be restored or whatever, and people should check after 48 hours. If after 48 hours I don't get 6 credits as anticipated, I might say no. There's still a glitch in the ones I failed. I mean, because for you to have agreed there was a glitch in maths and English, it's obvious probably there are glitches in the other ones, and you need to explain that further. So, I mean, you have taken a year out of mine, and the mental torture, the intellectual torture, and all that. JAM and other examination bodies are exhibiting a show of shame. And WAEC, yes, JAM and WAEC and NECO, I hope they don't do this and whatever. They should, as a point of view, stop this. It's bringing us to ridicule. You don't hear it happen in Ghana. Why only Nigeria? West African Examinations Council. Gambia, they do JAM. Ghana does JAM. WAEC, I mean, sorry, does WAEC. Gambia does WAEC. We are not hearing glitches, only us. We are never tired as a country. Very unfortunate that decrease. Very, very unfortunate.
It is.
Look, still looking at the Punch. Yes, we're still looking at the Punch there. And down the middle there, you see Ibadan market short as late Olubadan is buried. And you see the Rivers elders asked Tinubu to halt local government pools, reinstate Fubara. This Fubara issue is getting messier by the day, and I think all said and done, I will still do Wike accountable for that. It's not acting like a true sportsman.
But if they don't settle now, they want to steal the guy now. What did they call it?
The Chris, now you did that, it's also they don't settle. This book cannot settle. Wike is a tyrant. They have not settled anything. The guy is just a pawn on that chessboard of Tinubu and Wike. He's a pawn, and he wants to save
the new guy now. That they collect money every month.
That one they just call and make it cash out. Yes, make it cash out first. He was not there when they bought the land. He was not there when they were planting.
God bless him with this.
He was not.
Now some Nigerian people,
yes,
they blow. That one don't blow.
You don't blow.
2027.
Still at the top of the Punch there, top rider, 2027 ADC. Caught in crossfires, Obi Atuku rivalry escalates. And NCA moves to prosecute Kwam 1 after a no-fly order. Quite a shame for what happened in the aviation industry.
But this Obi and so Obi to say ADC now they won't give a ticket before. Wow.
No, it's propaganda. This is not propaganda. People look, we have a lot of fifth columnists and moles in these political parties who are throwing these propagandas out. Obi has not made any pronouncement about where he wants to be or whether he has left anywhere. Forget these are propagandas too, like testing the microphone. That's what they do. They're testing the microphone to see people's reaction, to know where the tide will flow. And straight away, we'll go to the Daily Times. Nigeria Correctional Service sacks 15 officers, demotes 39 others over misconduct.
Una get condom.
Nigerian correctionals.
Una get condom.
ask,
Like
ask me.
this condom, not be the order of the day.
No rider to that one down there. And of course, still in Daily Science front page, Nigerian Labour Congress demands Soro's immediate release, once against return to dictatorship. Dictatorship, yeah. FCTA storms Abuja black spots, destroys shanties, impounds 20 vehicles. That will be on page 8. And on page 5, Remi Tinubu donates 10 tuberculosis diagnostic machines and 1 billion naira to FCTA, Federal Capital Territory.
Where did they get the money when they donate? You get that, Joe?
My dear, every day, 1 billion. But maybe they can see the less privileged for me for this side now.
Federal, no, I mean, if she has an NGO, then we can understand that. The office of the first lady will do something. He
claims to have an NGO. The office, himself and his son, Tinubu are doing a lot of me. It doesn't impress me either. If
Tinubu donate 1 billion to a group of farmers to improve that corporation,
exactly.
You see, Nigerians, you see, there is no. I said something to my king. We get 24 kings in Orogoland. If all of them take on one foundation and begin to fight one causes, the nation will be better. You raise money and empower the corporation. Don't raise money and share. Any money shared, we have been sharing money, Tinubu, till today, Remy, we see they share. Today, you see they share. We don't want people to share money anymore. We want the money to be used for productive purposes. Is that so difficult to plant in our head? Evelyn, if I give you 2 billion now, you will spend that finish. But if I put it on a big company, make you run out, you go to feed from there. The company will grow. You see, employ people. You understand? Why would I give Evelyn 2 billion? Whereas I can give her a company of 2 billion, and she will be more satisfied. She'll be having a sense of accomplishment. She's making her own money. Wow.
And on page 12, federal government eyes PPP to bridge 3 trillion gap as NMPCL exits road funding. That's on page 12. And the final one there in the Daily Times on page 15. And it says that Tinubu nominates 39-year-old Abdullahi Ramat as National Electricity Regulation Commission chairman. That was a great one. Young guy with a lot of experience, a lot of achievements and milestones accomplished. Quite impressive. But I don't know whether it will translate to productivity. The guy has been in the system. At times, I've always wanted to advocate for competence over political loyalty or political affiliation. I hope this one runs out well. Let's go to what's the next one there? The Vanguard. Let's go to the Vanguard. And on the front page of the Vanguard there, so many stories. Let's start with the major stories on the Vanguard. Yes, and this is the real McCoy. Heavy floods to hit 198 local governments in 31 states. Federal government ones. Where they start experiencing it. So 31 states, almost the whole nation is going to be underwater shortly. We're already experiencing the floods. It's been raining and quite emotional. And the writer says that more than 832 communities at risk, over 100 major, let's look at it well again, over 100 major transportation routes face possible disruptions. Yes, Lagos, Abuja, I heard it was locked up some couple of days back. The whole of Benin, talking about around Wasota Junction, New Lagos Road, it's like a river. 60% of Ikorodu axis. Lekki, we call it Ocean Lekki. And yes, Ocean Ikorodu, Ocean Lekki. I mean, that's the situation they find themselves. You need boats to paddle yourself around right now. There've been a lot of losses at this time. And you can imagine we're still expecting floods. Lagos government moves humanitarian intervention in affected communities. Now, this flood, you see, good thing, bad thing, they favor one person, they hurt the other person. This flood now, those of them in agencies of government, an opportunity to make money from the so-called emergency management agencies in the 36 states. Now, opportunity for Muslim to hammer. Accountability and transparency is what we want. We know what you people do, so we need accountability. This is not an opportunity for you to make the IDPs deprive them of their statutory rights by taking what's supposed to be for these people to your homes, their financial remuneration. It's not fair. You can't take it. Moving on, Value Jet airline drama. Federal government slams 6 months no-fly ban on Kwam-Won. I mean, that was the height of irresponsibility for me on the part of Kwam-Won. You didn't need to do all that. That drama was unnecessary. You are not bigger than the country. You're not bigger than the airline. You're not bigger than institutional reforms and regulations. He exhibited the normal Nigerian egocentric attitude, yes, the entitlement mentality that a lot of Nigerians have. That's what he exhibited, and which does not help us at such a time. Moving forward, I think that's on page 6. WAEC apologizes over technical glitches in WASC 2025 results, and we get that one on page 9. And still at the bottom there, Super Falcons maintain position on FIFA ranking, remain number 1 in Africa. Well deserved. You're the number 1. You're the super women. And of course, at number 11, there is Ngige said that he was removed as governor for refusing to make Uba my deputy. That's Nigeria for you. Everything works. Democracy is not ruling. Cartels are ruling. Vanguard's health outreach revives hope for newspapers vendors. That will be on page 13. And on the top right there, Nigeria may break up before 2027. We don't say with a year, nothing that happen with the inside. We're not breaking up. We'll suffer this together. We'll get out together. Telecoms blackout looms as base station operators, diesel suppliers battle. Nigeria will be seeing battles. I mean, corporate battle, economic battle, media battle, like you saw with Mary this afternoon, like this morning, Mary, and evening media. But after we continue. It's all about narrating the giving the narration from different perspectives. Yes, 2027, the North not swayed by 110 pledge, ACP. The politics have started. I don't know where we stand. Politics even in the home, and it's everywhere. But we hope it's for the good of our great country. According to Lagos, the front rider, Lagos, Ogun, Delta, Kogi, 11 other states at high risk. That's for the Tribune. That's the way it is right now. And we've taken that before. Let's look at news that we've not read. Federal government disbursed 300,000 each to 21,000 farmers. Disburses 493 billion naira to 5 million households. I've never gotten, Mary has never gotten, Evelyn has never gotten. I don't know how they select these people to give this money to. I really hope one day the largest will really get to meet us. The rider 2027, same story in all of them. APC worries over congresses, and that's on page 18. And still on the point on the Tribune there on page 5, 155 associations seek INES recognition as political parties. So much that Chris to talk about. I mean, so many problems, so many narratives, very few solutions.
Thank you. I think you guys get it. Like I'm always disappointed. I don't want to listen to some of these things because I don't see the solution in there. All we do is politics. Supposing we can change it to economic. If we're talking about the Nigerian economic state, there must be a restructuring in language and in the way we do things. You understand? If we use the 37 states as the 37 economic states, just towards making money, improving the lives of the people, if it makes sense. If we have the 774 local government, just towards making money and improving the lives of people, if we're not there with this. But as long as it is about sharing money from Abuja, who get 9 share, not share this issue, you die. We continue. And this insecurity will remain a self-fulfilling prophecy. We can do this, we can do it differently. Let me close the show by saying that the most important thing I try to talk about today is that our states, Edo, Delta, Ogun, Lagos, Kano, Rivers, all of them are qualified to be countries of their own. compare it to other small African countries. Like even if you go to Gabon just now, I said it's only 2 point something million. But they exist as a country with a flag, with an identity, people that feed themselves. It means that all our 36 states can feed themselves. So if you want to have more, we are ready to give you more state, but you will be able to feed yourself. Let me say this today. For those of you clamoring for, local, every state you have the police. Who won't pay? Who's going to pay? Because if I'm the president of the country, I'm not paying for your state police. Meaning you will make money to pay for your police. With this level of productivity, can it even pay for state police? They couldn't pay teacher salary. Ordinary teacher salary, they don't be paid. For the money when I give them, they don't say me they raise the money. Say me this kind of people get police. Not be more responsibilities. As long as our state governors do not understand what it means to run the affairs of a society, they are useless and they should be scrapped. I am of the opinion that local government should be changed to economic zones. Local government, if you want to organize, if you want local government to exist, empower the kings, divide it in that way, but it shouldn't affect our economic zone. This is our economic zone. Let the local government, if you want local government be the kings. You are paying them anyway before, give them small money to do whatever rubbish they do, and make them to work, so that we'll all be rich and we'll have food on the table. It does not make sense, Nigeria. Let me repeat. It does not make sense that we are a people blessed with natural resources and human resources we can't feed ourselves in all aspects. I have said it again and again on this show, and I'll continue to advise my people. Nigeria have what it takes to succeed. You don't need a rocket scientist to run the affairs of Nigeria, but these little things must be in place. As long as Oborihori, Okpebolo, all of them, they wait for allocation for federal government. We're not going anywhere. We're going nowhere. You think it's a blessing. You get some poison when you don't take it. You see, a Nigerian child today now believes she can blow, or he or she can blow without working. Because that's what the state governor has shown them. That's what local government has shown to them. That when you join politics, you go blow. Why would the boy not blow? You want to thief money from government and the one went thief from Yahoo. Thief not thief. Let us please, Nigerians, let us please, as we try to imbibe the culture of good work, of hard work in our local government, in our states, and actually empower them, like I said today, from now on for me, they're not calling you president, but you are your excellency, Mr. Governor. The only two people you call your excellency are presidents in anywhere in the world. So if you are a governor, you are addressed as your excellency, meaning you are a president. My question I'm asking you now, Mr. Governors, what are you doing to be a president in your own land? You are still begging Tinubu to give you money. This has to stop. One bottom line is you cannot be independent if you can't feed yourself. The reason we are not feeding ourselves, Nigeria, is not because of Tinubu. It's because our states don't know they are independent. Because our local government are useless. If we now turn this thing around, you'll be surprised the level of productivity in the state. You see how proud I am, eh? I am so happy. If I'm president of the country, I'll be so happy to have already 774 divisions or local government to work with. They're not people that will be a burden on me. They'll be a blessing to me, Mary. Because I'm gonna take loan for all of them. 2 billion. Tell me what you're gonna do in your local government, and I'll give you the money. But you make me money because you'll be paying me my taxes. You'll be paying my money back. I'm not Father Christmas. Maybe if you do that way, everybody will sit up. By the time everybody knows that the money coming from, yes, it's your money because of the allocation that you are entitled to, but the money is not coming to you to pay yourself to virtually masturbate, to go to China and bring people to come and construct road. Yay! Yay! It's sad. The money should be to grow the economy of your area. Look at the back of this. Why I intentionally give. Look at Asaba and the bridge is behind it. Now that can't bring China. Please, I am begging. Let the allocation be used for the growth of the economy. In fact, you don't need allocation. Let me start. You don't need allocation. But if you ever take allocation, add it to grow the economy of the place. The job of Tinubu should be not to begin to share money monthly, but to give money for the purpose of economic growth in each of the 36 states and the 774 local governments. If we do that, this productivity we are talking about will come to stay. Maybe that's why we should all be grateful to Peter. Peter said it, that it is time to move from revenue allocation to what? To production allocation. That's the language I've been speaking. By the time each of the local government now, okay, Ethiopia West, when I get river, when I get farm, we're going to take 2 billion, more than the farm. I'm not talking to the people, I'm talking to the local government chairman. You will invest this money in your area and you make me money. Imagine what will happen that every month, if they get 440 something million, they take they marry new wives. Is that not sad? How long can we continue like this? So the reason we are fighting is not the fact that they are thieves alone. This is the true reason why we are fighting. Some people sit down every month and expect the billion, and the bank allow the back. The check, not the banks. Why they not go continue to go there? Let us pray for our country. Let us pray that God will come, will send the message. You see, God is not going to change His word. It's one message He's going to bring. That message of good news, maybe it's what I just gave you guys. The good news is that we can do it. We can do it if we all stop this old mentality. That my account go just they swell up when I don't work. Data State account they swell up without working. Kano State account they swell up without working. It has to stop. You are a thief. Let us, and even if they can't give you that kind of money, God can't give you that kind of money. You can't take and they pack sand for road. See Evelyn as a fine rich, see the fine road when they did back. Evelyn not come out of that place, water go swallow up. They say in governor, I'm not talking. May God help us. My people, no, it's time to stop fighting. I'm not really here to fight today, but I'm here to beg. Let us turn our states to production zone. The way I was able to call that girl yesterday in South Africa, let it come from it. We have a bunch of intelligent women. Sometimes I have these 2 young ladies, Evelyn and Evelyn. There's nothing I'm doing in the UK that they don't fit in. Is there anything I'm doing here that you guys don't fit in? So that's to tell you that there's nothing you cannot do. You just need somebody to wake it up and the thing will begin to happen. Anything I do in the UK, they send the email, they treat the letters, they raise grant for me here. So what are you talking about? But if you leave them in Nigeria, probably the other ones like their mates, they're going to do what? They're going to do wrongs. You're not going to blame the child for running. Because that's what you're doing, Mr. Governor. You are wrong. You'll be wrong girl. You'll be wrong girl. You will walk at the end of the month, Mountain go just come back. Not be wrong girl with that one. Now go talk my own, no, gonna hate me. I don't want to talk to you, my local government chairman. One day we will settle. You know what they do, maybe? They share book. They go put their photo inside. Come share the book, give our children. Local government chairman, say they give us this paper. In the 21st century. That's to tell you they are bankrupt of ideas. We need to rewrite the constitution, not be to restructure the Nigeria, but to tell them now your job is this. Now please I go tell you right Nigeria. Local government, your job not to do this one. Not be Oyibo so that you go say no understand. You don't need to quote constitution. Now your job is this one. That one still have to talk. I want to bless you, God. I want to thank you all for joining us. We'll do this show tomorrow, but next week we're only going to focus on the economic. on economic emancipation of the Nigerian people, which can be done already through this. The reason I'm challenging those people who want to break away from Nigeria, I'm saying breaking away is actually dividing a beautiful land. We are fighting for the unification of Africa while you breaking the only country that is great. The strength of the black man today is still Nigeria. Nigeria remains the most powerful force the black man has ever had today. You know why? It's still the biggest black nation on earth. So when you look at this, your skin, Nigeria does not represent you alone. It represents all of us who are carrying this skin. Like I said, the Republic will be applying to join Nigeria. Ghana will be applying to join Nigeria if we show leadership. And that's what I think we should all do. I see no difference. A total of 9-point-something million cannot be a state. When kind of 15 something million, then our state. All this one will join. They will join us. And then the dream of having a United States of Africa will come to play. And having a United States of Africa, it will be the best thing that will ever happen to the black man. What I'm saying now, if it happens, you'll be surprised that boys who have money at home, they will be coming home to invest. Because that culture of investment, that culture of growing economy, that culture of economic growth now begin to happen in all the local levels. Everybody will now go home and begin to invest there. Because if you have a farm in your village, then you go want builders, make people see you stay now, they go rent from you. I mean, now everybody's going to take house in Lagos. But if there's a big farm in my place, I know people who farm there. If I build a house there, they go rent them, big money. What will I do, Mary? I'll go and buy land and build there. So this is so important. Local government right now is useless, but it can be the biggest blessing. In fact, it's not even enough. There should be up to 2,000 local government. You are more than welcome. 2,000 local government, more money. Like I talked before, Mary. Papa married 10 wives, more money. You not marry them to be waste. I said they marry them, they empower them. They bring money into the house. In Jesus' name. Let's end the show here today because I don't offend too many people again today. Because Mary don't ask me many times, what your body will you do me said? Every enough he slap me because of a body, but don't give me better slap. Thank God say I'm not doing the error. Every one day people just press like this. Will you stop talking about my government? Will you stop talking about my government? Guys, listen, I'm very proud of you guys. We're gonna keep doing this, and until our voice is heard, we're gonna keep saying it. You know, Pastor Chris Oyakhilome, who I used to adore, he said, "You keep saying it, you keep saying it, you keep saying it, and it will come to pass." All right. So we cannot hide, but we'll keep saying it. God bless you, Mary and Emily and Nigeria. Let's get on with what we do. You know, we have a group meeting on this after our visit, but I really want to thank you guys for joining us today. Let's do this again tomorrow. And after which, we're going to have a beautiful weekend. And I'm going to accuse them today on our personal meeting. Because after this, we always have our personal meeting. Well, you're not part of it. You've enjoyed us now. See, we fight here. Now we fight. You see everything refusing to agree with Eric. But then the two of them figure out you. No, go join them. Don't enter their place. Bye for now.
Looking for a home away from home in Abuja? Look no further than SRTV Shortlet Apartments. Our fully furnished apartments offers everything you need for a comfortable and relaxing stay. Unwind in spacious rooms with exquisite ambience. Cook delicious meals in our well-equipped kitchen and relax in our comfortable sitting rooms watching your favorite shows. And guess what? 247 Wi-Fi available. But that's not all. SRTV goes extra mile by providing a car to take you around town during your stay. No need to worry about navigating public transportation or hailing taxis. Explore Abuja at your own pace. Book your SRTV Shortlet apartment today and experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience. You can reach us by calling this number 070-6237-9915.
SRTV. Innovative